Hi, my name is Kayleen and I'm the Pilates mechanic here in the Balanced Body Garage. Today we're going to talk about how to install your jump board on a wooden studio reformer. There are three types of spring bars that you might have, and each one needs a little bit different setup to put the jump board in correctly. So we're going to talk about the classic spring bar, the Revo, and the Infinity. For your classic spring bar studio reformer, we need to first be sure that your foot bar gets put in the correct position. So you have two supports. I want you to choose the shorter of the two and put it in the gear position that is closest to the end of the frame. Okay, and then make sure the long one is resting on top of the standing platform. Okay. On the back, there are a few knobs. We're going to loosen those knobs. And then I'm going to move the carriage just so you can see where this is going. But in your studio, you don't have to move the carriage. So now we're ready to put your jump board in. So it should slide in to the bracket, just like that. And once it's in there, you're going to look on the back and make sure that the bottom support piece is resting right on top of the standing platform, and the top piece is right up against the foot bar. Okay, if it is, we'll go ahead and tighten the knobs. Okay. So now our jump board should be secure, and anytime someone jumps, it's supported not only at the base, but also by the foot bar. To put your jump board on your clinical reformer, we're first going to make sure that the foot bar is adjusted at the right angle. So you'll notice that there's one hole showing here. Now we pull out our knobs, slide the foot bar almost all the way to the end. We should be able to see one hole just behind this trunnion. Okay? Then we'll slide those in, make sure the foot bar is secure. Before we can slide the foot bar in the bracket, we reach for the knobs, loosen the knobs quite a bit. And now our jump board should slide right in. The important part here is that we have the jump board in the bracket, but also the foot bar right up against the back of the jump board for support. And then a little bit lower, you'll see that there's a wooden support bar, and that is resting directly on the standing platform. Okay, so now I can tighten my knobs in the back here. Okay. And the jump board's ready for some jumping. This is a studio reformer with a Revo spring bar. To install your jump board, first you're going to lower your foot bar to the low position. I don't mean put it all the way down, but it should be in the very first position, locked into place. Next, make sure that your knobs are loose so that the jump board can slide into the brackets. So I'm just going to turn the knobs back here, counterclockwise or lefty-loosey, and that gives some room for the jump board to slide in. I've got a Jumpus Maximus here, but this procedure is the same for a regular jump board. You're just going to slide it right into place. On the back here, it should be resting up against the foot bar, and then we'll go down and tighten the knobs so it's secure. All right, now it's secure and you're ready for some jumping. Thanks for joining me today in the BB Garage. If you need more videos like this one, you can check them out at pilates.com/bbgarage. I'll see you there.